Steve, back here with Backyard Barbecue, and I want to give another couple tips and tutorials on to do my go-to recipe when we're doing chicken for a group or even for my family for that matter. Getting a whole chicken's pretty cheap. It's only between $5 and $10 for a whole chicken. Throwing it out on the Traeger is one of the easiest things you can do. Today we're going to do a spatchcock recipe. It's basically taking it, opening it up, filleting it open so you can put it down flat on to the Traeger. Cooks pretty quick, only takes about 45 minutes to an hour once it's opened up. Makes it a lot easier, but cooks that whole bird, gives that all the different pieces so the whole family can enjoy the different parts of the chicken that they enjoy. So one of the first parts you want to notice, I've already done it with this bigger one, but I want to show you one of the big things that I do. The main things you have to do to spatchcock it is you got to cut out that backbone. So grab a good strong pair of kitchen shears or a good strong knife, and you're going to go right up. A lot of these chickens that you buy will have a tail on it already still, and so you're going to just cut it right through there. You're going to go right up that backbone. Cut all the way through it, and then just go on the other side of that backbone. Cut through that. You can see I'm just taking that backbone out. Okay, you're going to pull that out so it opens it up right there. So then what we're going to do, you want to kind of clean that out, get all that stuff out of there. Then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to take that bird and lay him flat out on that Traeger. Get him nice and laid out, so he's going to sit and cook that way, and it's going to get that internal temperature, but it's going to be able to keep that moisture locked in. It's a great, quick way to do nice Traeger, but still get the flavor and the smoke on it, but not take too long. So let's go ahead. I'm going to rub this one down. So just like some of my other videos, you want to make sure you get that liberal amount of rub on there. The rub I'm using today is a Rooster Booster. It's one of my favorite and go-to for chicken. Works really well. It's got a great flavor. Family loves it, and they're a big fan of just the good flavor that it produces on the chicken. Just going to get a good coating on that chicken. Get it all into the crevices, different parts on the chicken. Rub it. Get it in there, and we're going to flip it over and do the same on the inside to get that smoke, or get that rub and that flavor on the inside as well. Get that nice seasoning all throughout it. Okay, as you can see, we got a good, nice coating of that on there. This will give that nice flavor throughout the whole thing. We'll do that same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and rub down this other one, and we're going to take it out, and we're going to throw it on the Traeger. We're going to turn the Traeger up to about 375. We're going to let it go for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the temperature. The main thing to remember with chicken is that you got to get it above that 165 temperature. You're going to put a probe or your thermometer, make sure you get that, put it into the breast meat, the thickest part of the breast meat, to get that temperature. Make sure it's above 165. Once you're above 165, you're in good shape, and you're into the safe zone. So I'm going to go ahead and rub this other one down. We're going to take them out, and we'll throw them out on the Traeger, and we'll go from there. All right, we're back. We're ready. We've got the Traeger up to 325. We're going to throw the spatchcocks onto the Traeger and get them going. We're actually going to do 30 minutes on the breast side, come back out, flip them back over, and then do them for another 30 or more minutes on the other side. And then the important part to remember is you're watching the actual breast temperature. You got to get it above 165. I like to go up to 175, just up in there, just to make sure. This is going to keep it nice and moist doing this way, so you don't need to worry about it drying out. We're going to throw these on there and let them go for about that time. Then we'll come flip them and let them sit and finish, and they'll be quick, delicious, and awesome for the rest of the family. All right, we're back. We're going to pull the spatchcock off. Everything's done. We're going to look. If you want to come in, we can look at the temperature. We'll show that it's above that 175, and it's ready to go. But once it's done, we're going to pull them off. We're going to take them inside. They'll be ready to eat for our party tonight. Ooh, smells good. All right, we're right at that 175. We're just about right. Yeah, 180. One thing to remember is that you want to make sure you get it into the fattest part of the breast. That's the thickest part. That's the temperature gauge or reading you want for the most accurate and safe reading for the chickens. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull them off, take them inside, dice them up, and ready to go for them. But you can see how juicy, you can just see that juice flowing out of there. Okay, that's our spatchcock. I hope you liked my video. If you have any questions or anything, post them in the comments below. Like and subscribe to the channel, and more videos to come to help you barbecue. Thanks.